Welcome back, enthusiasts. In today's video, we're diving deep into the world of feminized cannabis seeds. We'll explore what they are, how they're created, and why they're a game changer for growers. Before we begin, we just want to remind everyone that this video is for educational purposes only. We're here to break down plant science and biology, not to promote or sell illicit substances. Now let's dive into today's video. Chapter 1. What are feminized cannabis seeds? Feminized cannabis seeds are a breakthrough in modern agriculture. Over generations, they have been bred to produce plants that have desirable traits growers want, like resin-rich flowers. Before this innovation, cultivators had to grow more plants than necessary and vigilantly monitor their crops to identify and remove male plants. That meant growers often had to spend time, space, and resources on plants they might eventually have to discard. This was not only labor-intensive, but also carried the risk of accidentally missing a male, which could result in an entire crop being seeded and lower in potency. When a female plant gets pollinated, it begins putting more energy into seed production instead of focusing entirely on flower development. For growers that were trying to produce high-quality flower, that was a major problem. Today, feminized seeds are a staple of the cannabis industry, and many modern breeders use them to produce consistent, high-quality yields. As cannabis cultivation continues to evolve, feminized seeds remain a cornerstone of modern growing practices. Now that we've covered some background on today's topic, we just wanted to take a moment to thank the sponsor of today's video, the Exhale Homegrown CO2 Company. They offer one of the most practical and reliable ways to introduce natural carbon dioxide into your grow. For over 20 years, Exhale has taken the science of fungal respiration and turned it into a clean, controlled, and highly effective solution for indoor gardening. Each bag is thoughtfully designed to meet the needs of real-world growers, from small home tents to fully sealed commercial rooms. It's a true plug-and-play system. Just hang the bag above your canopy and the fungi inside get to work, producing a steady stream of CO2. This is possible because inside each bag is a proprietary substrate that serves as the fungi's food source, along with a patented non-fruiting mycelium strain developed specifically for steady, reliable respiration. What really sets Exhale apart is that they were the first to bring the CO2 bag concept to market. Their innovation helped create an entirely new category of grow room products that many others would later follow. While plenty of imitators have entered the market, none match Exhale's consistency or quality. That's why every product carries the original CO2 bag seal. So when you see that label, you know you're getting proven performance. For more information about Exhale and their products, go to the video summary and visit their website at exhaleco2bags.com. While you're there, be sure to check out our promo code from Exhale. It's a great way to save some money if you're ready to give passive CO2 a try in your grow space. Now let's get back to today's topic. Chapter 2. Creating feminized seeds. The process of creating feminized seeds involves encouraging a female cannabis plant to produce pollen. This is typically done through specialized breeding techniques that interrupt the plant's normal hormone signals. By affecting the plant's hormones, it allows a female plant to produce pollen without introducing male genetics. This forces the female plant to develop pollen sacs, essentially turning her into a pollen-producing female plant rather than a true male. The pollen from this plant is then used to fertilize another female plant, resulting in seeds that are much more likely to produce female plants. Because the pollen came from a female plant, the resulting seeds usually carry only female chromosomes, which is why they are called feminized seeds. This efficiency is especially valuable for home enthusiasts who may have limited space, as they don't want to waste time growing male plants that will eventually be discarded. Furthermore, feminized seeds can come from stable, high-quality genetics when they are produced by careful breeders. This can help create a more uniform crop with consistent traits such as potency, flavor, structure, and effects. This is ideal for home growers who are looking for predictable results and streamlining the entire growing process. Feminized plants allow the cultivator to focus more on optimizing the conditions for their plants, such as providing the right nutrients, lighting, and humidity. Additionally, feminized seeds help save on resources like water, soil, and nutrients, as every seed is guaranteed to grow a productive female plant. But not all seeds are automatically perfect. Poor genetics, unstable breeding, or plant stress can still lead to issues later in the grow. So even when starting with feminized seeds, growers should still pay attention to plant health, inspect their plants during flower, and avoid unnecessary stress whenever possible. Chapter 3. Feminized versus Autoflower seeds. Very simply, feminized seeds and autoflowering seeds describe two different things. Feminized refers to the plant's sex, meaning the seed is bred to produce female plants at a very high rate. Autoflowering refers to the plant's flowering behavior, meaning the plant can begin flowering automatically based on age, rather than relying on a strict light schedule. So when growers compare feminized seeds and autoflowering seeds, they are not always comparing opposites. A seed can actually be both feminized and autoflowering. For example, many autoflower seeds sold today are also feminized, meaning they are bred to produce female plants and flower automatically. The key difference comes down to what the seed is designed to do. Light dependency. Autoflowering seeds will automatically flower after a certain period, regardless of the light cycle, making them easier to grow in various conditions. Feminized seeds, on the other hand, require a specific light cycle, typically 12 hours of light and 12 hours of darkness, to trigger flowering. Growth time. Autoflowering plants generally have a shorter life cycle, often maturing in as little as 8 to 10 weeks from seed, making them ideal for faster harvests. Feminized seeds take longer, as they follow the traditional photoperiod cycle, meaning they stay in the vegetative phase until they receive the right amount of darkness. Size and yield. Autoflowering plants tend to be smaller and produce lower yields compared to feminized plants, which can grow larger and produce more substantial harvests when given the right conditions. Ease of growing. Autoflowering seeds are beginner-friendly because they don't require much attention to light schedules, whereas feminized seeds give experienced growers more control over their growing cycles, allowing for larger plants and more tailored cultivation techniques. And that, my friends, brings us to the end of today's episode. If you found this video helpful, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon. Also, I would love to hear your thoughts on your experience with feminized cannabis seeds. Let me know in the comments below. Thanks for watching today's educational video, and as always, keep being awesome and stay curious, my friends.